Hey guys, this is Nija. Welcome back to my channel. I just got out the shower and I'm all okay. So let's just focus on the message. While I was washing my hair, I got the message, and this particular message is from the angel teams or are from the angel team. It's kind of funny because typically when I receive these downloads, I would say they come from like our angels, guides, and helpers, right? I always am like, oh, okay, Spirit says this, the guides say this, the guides. This time, they specifically said this is from the angel team. So I'm like, okay, cool, hi, angels. And this message is all about the fact that you must believe every step of the way. So they want to acknowledge that there have been a lot of prayers or requests that have been sent up into the ethers. For example, whenever you pray, whenever you ask for something, whenever you're trying to manifest something, that is a prayer being sent up into the ethers, right? And the guides want to remind you, specifically the angels, the angel guides, they're like, remember that on the earth plane, you can have absolutely anything you want. You can ask for absolutely anything that you want and it will be given. However, a lot of us abandon our requests and desires, meaning that we send them up, we make the request, we say, universe, give me this, God, give me this, God, give me a new car. God, give me a new house. God, send me my dream partner, right? We're sending up these requests and they want to remind you, yes, you can have whatever you want. We appreciate and are excited when you send your desires up into the ethers. This is what you're supposed to do. This is why you're here. You're an intentional creator. You are God force consciousness in your body. This is what you're here to do. So they don't want you to second guess the fact that you are making requests. They don't want you to question, is it even worth making the request? Is it even worth trying to manifest something? Is manifestation even real? They're like, yes, it's real, and this is what you're here to do. However, the angels are saying that we abandon our desires before they come to fruition. Therefore, they never manifest. They never materialize into the physical. They want you to remember that as soon as you make a request, as soon as you have the desire and you shoot it off into the ethers, it is yours. It is en route to you at the very moment. Even if you ask for something super like impossible on the 3D realm, like, God, send me a unicorn, right? Like anything you ask for, you get to have. So yes, you might not see the unicorn physicalize or materialize in the 3D, but maybe it'll show up as a unicorn stuffed animal or a unicorn lunchbox, or you know what I mean? Like you get everything that you ask for. So they're saying, first and foremost, do not question that. Secondly, though, they need you to remember that you cannot abandon your desires before they get to you. Otherwise, they will never materialize. They will never physicalize. They will never take physical form. And so what is happening is we're shooting off these desires into the ethers, and then we're like, okay, it's been a week, it hasn't come, I guess it's not going to happen, I'll move on to the next thing, right? But they're saying that if you hold on, so think about when you send off that desire, think of it as like a little seed that you're sending off into the ethers. You have to feed the seed. You have to water the seed. How do we water the seed? Everything in the 3D world is energy, okay? So you just saying, I want it, is you sending the seed up, but now you have to feed and nourish the seed. How do you feed and nourish the seed? You have to think positively about it. Be giddy with excitement and anticipation that it is coming. Think about what your life is going to be like when you receive it. Think about how it's going to feel when you get what you're asking for. This is how you energetically feed that seed of manifestation, right? The more that you feed it with your energy, meaning that I'm thinking about it, I'm excited about it, I'm grateful for it, I'm anticipating it, I can't wait for it to get here, my life is going to look like this, I'm going to feel like that, it's going to be incredible. You're feeding it with your energy, okay? And this needs to happen because when you feed it with your energy, you are building up momentum, okay? So yes, there are energetic aspects of it, and then it becomes physical, but you must feed it energetically before it becomes physical. So again, with that seed that you sent off, that desire, that manifestation that you sent off, and you begin to start feeding it with your thoughts, you feed it with your words, you feed it with your energy, feeling positively about it, feeling giddy with excitement and anticipation that it's coming, right? And then once you've started to send off the energy to feed this little manifestation seed, you will begin to start wanting to take action. And the reason why you're going to want to start taking action is because you feel so good about it. You feel the anticipation. You know it's coming. The only other natural thing to do is to start putting in effort and action behind it. But where a lot of people get tripped up is they try to put in the action behind it before they even truly believe that it is coming. And that's why the energy work is so important. Getting your mindset right about it is so important. Feeding the manifestation or the desire with your positive energy, with your positive words and affirmation, with your positive anticipation, feeding it so that it becomes something, feeding that seed of desire so that it actually becomes something energetically. It's like you're starting to work with this ball of energy now that has a life of its own, right? And the bigger this ball of energy gets, that started as the seed of desire, and now it's an entire ball of energy, right? Now you can begin to take action that brings that ball closer to you. This is magnetism and attraction. So you do what you can do on the 3D and on the physical, and now this ball of energy that has a life of its own now is working its magic as well, and you guys collide. Okay, this is how you bridge the gap between the timeline of where you are now and what it is that you desire. That is all attraction, manifestation is. Sending out the desire, feeding the desire with your positive energy, feeding it with your thoughts, your words, you know what I mean? Feed it, let it have a life of its own, like animate it, make it become alive and real through the energy you're sending off to it. And then when you feel good about it and you know that it's coming and you think, oh my God, my life will be so incredible when this happens, right? And you're excited about it. You're not stressing yourself out about it, that you're just excited about it because you've painted this picture in your head of how incredible life is going to be when you have what you're asking for. And then you begin to take action from the physical because you feel so good about what it's going to feel like, what it's going to look like when it comes to you. And again, this is how you are bridging the gap to that timeline. Eventually, the two worlds will collide and you will be on that timeline where you have what it is you're asking for. But again, the angels say, but we abandon our desires before they get to us. So if there's anything that you take from this message, remember that you can have absolutely anything that you want. But if you abandon the desire before it comes to you, you will never see it manifest. You'll never see it materialize. So even if you're asking for something really big, hairy, scary, right? You can't stop desiring it. You can't stop feeding it with your positive energy, affirmation, attention. Because the moment that you stop feeding it, the moment you stop feeding the seed, it begins to wither away. Your desires and manifestations of things that you want need your energy and attention to have a life of its own. It needs us to feed it with our energy. We are energy beings. The things we desire need us to feed it with our energy so that it can come to us. If we are not feeding it with our thoughts, our actions, our affirmations, it is going to wither away. It cannot get to us. Okay, so remember these concepts and principles because you are an intentional creator and we are here to create. This is what we're here to do. Remember that you have to feed your manifestations and desires with your thoughts, affirmation, your energy. Feed it and do what you can in the physical after you feel good about what is coming. And make sure that you continue to believe in what it is that you want until it gets to you. Not only do you have to believe in what it is that you want, but you have to believe in yourself. This is a huge component. And it's not even about feeling worthy, because you are absolutely worthy of any and everything that you could possibly ever want in this world. You're already worthy. So there's not a question of, am I going to be worthy? Am I going to be good enough? Like, you're already in a negative deficit if you are having that thought. So just get it out of your mind and just agree that you just can have what you want. So it's no big deal. And then you have to believe in yourself. Another reason why the things that we want are not materializing in our life is because we do not believe that we are what it takes to hold on to the manifestation. For example, if you're asking for a really nice, big, beautiful property, 3,000 square feet, with a pool in the backyard, and like it's fenced in and it's just beautiful, and it's like, oh my God, it'd be so nice to have that property. But you don't believe that you can make those monthly payments, or you don't believe you're worthy of driving your little, Ford up into the driveway of the property. And you're like, everyone else is driving such nice cars, and I just have my Honda Civic, and I just feel so like unworthy. It's like, you have to believe in yourself. And of course, there is some stretching and expanding that needs to happen with the version of yourself that you are, because currently the version of yourself that you are might not be able to hold the manifestation that you're asking for. And so you must also feed yourself energetically, telling yourself that you are worthy, you are capable, you do have this, you can do this. I might not be the person at this moment who can maintain this manifestation, but I am becoming who I need to be so that I can have and hold this desire that I have. Okay? So you are feeding yourself, you're believing yourself, you're feeding the desire, you're feeding the manifestation seed. And again, the more energy that is collected and grows, and it feels big and it's alive and it's taking on a life of its own, the worlds collide, and then you're on that timeline. So I hope that this message was helpful. They want you to remember to believe in yourself, believe in your ability to make things happen, and believe that as long as you hold on to the desire and you don't abandon the desire, you will collide with what it is that you are asking for. Okay? I am going to go finish getting ready and dry my hair and braid it down and do what I do. And I hope that this message was helpful.